How goes it? Let me see if I can rotate this and make it worth. I don't like that either. Don't really have a good way to mount this blasted thing. So I guess I'll just kind of hold it. But so I'm looking down. I am driving, so there's that. But I've got time to kill. I'm heading to this rehab place up here in Kansas City, and I got 2.5 hours of time to kill. So I figured I would, make a quick video because I haven't made one really. It's been an interesting couple of months to say the least, but it's all right. Hopefully everything works out in the end. But it is what it is. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Not too much of it has been good. Maybe one or two good things. Not doing too good at the relationship life thing. I mean, I don't know where I am with that. It's a King Kong conglomeration of clusterfuck, but what have you. Such is life. I'm just doing the best I can with what I got, and honestly, that's all anybody can really do. We're dealt a shitty hand sometimes, and all we can do is embrace the suck and trudge through it. Work on being the best we can for ourselves, our kids. It's tough though. Sometimes it's really tough, and people make really bad choices. Depression, I guess, sinks into people and they can't cope, and they find other outlets, and that's terrible. But hopefully everybody can find the help that they need, want. Life gets so chaotic, and it's so easy to throw in the towel and just be like, oh, I'm done with this. Take a easy way out, be it drugs, alcohol, abuse, whatever. And unfortunately, far too often, they go down that road. And I'm learning more and more every day, but it takes a real shitty person to do some things. Like, you want to mess up your life, go ahead. Mess up your life. But make it as least impactful on others as possible. I understand finding a coping mechanism, and sometimes just talking to somebody helps and does the job. Other times it doesn't. And I feel like I'm rambling, so I apologize for that. Actually, I don't apologize. That's how I operate. I go on tangents and ramble and all that, and this is my damn time to say whatever I want because, well, I can. You don't like it? Don't watch it. But so much has happened in the past 6 months. Hell, so much has happened in the past 3 months. My life has been forever changed. And it's going to keep changing and keep changing and keep changing. Hopefully for the better, but I don't know. I'm on a good path. I think. I'm at least trying. I'm putting in the effort. I'm trying to be there when I need to be there and do what I need to do to take care of everyone. And unfortunately, it sometimes has a cost of myself. Stressors, all adds up and builds and builds and builds. If you would have told me a year ago this is where I'd be at, I would have told you there's no fucking way. Because that's not me. Yet here I am. I've tried to be an open book with my life now. And man, it shot me in the freaking foot so bad. But I'm not deterred. Because even though things suck, it's still better than being a shell and numb. And I don't want that. I live that life. I refuse to go back to it. It'd be easy. It'd be easy to shut down and be not heartless, but not care as much, I guess. And be more reserved. Sorry, my hand was going numb. Well, that stupid phone. But it is what it is, I guess. I've lived on both sides of the fence now, the closed off and the open, and I've put walls down and I've opened up and been more, I don't know, close, I guess. And it's bit me in the butt, and it hurt bad. But I still think that it's better than how I was. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Just don't know. I'm trying to be somebody that all of my kids can look up to and strive to be like. I want them to be better than me, of course. But I have certain morals, certain ethics that I hope I can instill on all of the kids. And I've always had those. Don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of really, really shitty things in my life. Certain lines I won't cross. And that's what I want for my kids. And I hope they never have to go through the stresses and worries that I've had to go through. The relationships that I've had to go through. But the relationships were predominantly my fault. And I know that. Chicken hawk. Cool bird. But I can't expect them to want to be like Dad and be as strong as Dad or smarter than Dad or anything like Dad and at the same breath be like, oh no, don't be like me in relationships or in your love life or whatever, because monkey see, monkey do. And if I don't show them how important they are and how important relationships are to do the right way, then they'll never learn to see how it is and have their expectations. And that's what worries me, is that they'll pick up my bad habits, not just my good ones. So I guess that's why I'm really trying to be a better mate, partner, whatever. I don't know. It's hard though, but I'm stubborn. You know, and that's part of my problem, is I don't fall in love easily. I don't. When I do, it's hard. And I don't express it properly. And I'm afraid that my kids are going to be like that. So I've been trying so hard to be better about it and communicate really well. The ironic thing is that I found the one person who was just like me. And they don't need the constant reassurances and all of that I used to do. And that's hard for me, because it's easy for me to go back to that. Well, it was easy for me to go back to that if I wanted to. And now, because of that, I know what it's like from the other side of what I've done to people, because I know what it's like now to put in effort and it not feel reciprocated all the time. And it sucks. And you know, I thought it was just a couple of words of, oh, well, I love you, or I miss you, or blah, 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 or the random texts. But it's not. Now I feel like it's a respect thing. It's not just somebody being needy or needing reassurance. It's a feeling of respect. And I know what that feels like now. It's, this person's supposed to love you, and you love this person, and they don't feel the respect of, oh, well, I'm important to this person. Well, but you are, I just don't say it. Well, that still feels very disrespectful. I get it. I so get it. I don't know. It's important to know where each person stands in a relationship, but the reassurance isn't for fear that someone doesn't care or whatnot. It's that gained respect, I think. Respect me enough to say hello, or respect you enough to say I love you, or whatever the case may be. That's powerful. It speaks volumes. And I'm learning that. And I don't mean by any far stretch that I feel disrespected now, but I can see how it happens. And by not talking about it and addressing it, it feels worse and worse every single day or time or whatever the instance may be. It's like, okay. And after so long, it's just like, I don't even care. You don't respect me enough. That's what it boils down to. And I never, ever, ever, ever would have put those pieces together. And now I have. But, oh well. Shit, this damn thing is 16 and a half minutes long already. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and sign off on this. I still got another 2 hours of driving, so I don't know, I might hop back on a little bit later. But to whoever happens to be watching and whatnot, if you're going through some stuff, get some help. Get some help the right way. Pick your battles and be respectful of yourself and others. And don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Life changes and moves forward. And things get easier supposedly over time, and things start working themselves out one way or another.